Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Sharifan Rosraya. Today I'm going to present about youth unemployment crisis in Malaysia by focusing on trend from 2020 to 2024 and how the government intervenes to address this issue. Youth unemployment refers to young people aged between 15 and 30 who are actively looking for jobs but are unable to secure suitable employment. This issue is critical because youth represent the future workforce, future taxpayers, and future leaders of the country. So, if many youth remain unemployed, it threatens Malaysia's future economic growth and productivity. For the recent 5 years, we can compare that the overall unemployment rate with the youth unemployment rate is decreasing, but the youth unemployment rate is still higher at 6.5% compared to the overall unemployment rate at 3.2%. This means that young people face more difficulty in getting jobs compared to the general population. So, what are the issues of youth unemployment in Malaysia? One of the main reasons for youth unemployment is skill mismatch. Malaysia produces a large number of graduates every year, but many of these graduates do not match the current industry needs. According to a report from Kazana Research Institute, a large share of graduates come from fields such as business, social science, and humanities, while the labor market increasingly demands for technical, digital, and vocational skills. Employers also highlight that many graduates lack soft skills, including communication, teamwork, and problem solving abilities. As a result, many graduates end up underemployed, working in low skilled jobs or in sectors unrelated to their qualifications. Another major issue is low and stagnant starting wages. Even though the minimum wage has increased, wages for fresh graduates have not risen much in real terms. According to a report from PNB Research Institute, the wage gap between SPM holders and degree holders is narrowing from 2.7 times in 1997 to 1.7 times in 2022, which means that financial return to higher education is decreasing. At the same time, the cost of living, especially in urban areas, is keep rising. This situation leads to many young people into debt, including the PTPTN loans, personal loans, and credit card debt, which make it harder for them to achieve financial stability after graduation. To address youth unemployment issues, the Malaysian government has implemented various job placement programs. And one key program is My Step, which provides short-term employment and internship style placement in the public sector and government-linked companies. This program is especially important for fresh graduates who lack work experience, as it helps them to build their resumes and increase employability. Another major intervention is My Future Jobs, which is an online job matching platform managed by Perkeso. The portal connects job seekers with employers and by using the AI to match candidates to vacancies and also offers job fairs, interviews, and careers counseling. The government also promotes technical and vocational education and training, or TVT, as a key strategy. TVT focuses on hands-on industry-based training in fields such as automotive, electronics, IT, hospitality, and engineering. The National TVT Policy 2030 marks an important step as it provides a clear national direction for TVT development and aims to increase the number of skilled workers needed for Malaysia to become a high-income nation. Mara runs industrial boot camps and apprenticeships where students learn through hands-on training and work directly with the companies, while HRD Corps provide funds and organize reskilling and upskilling programs for unemployed youth so they can learn new skills that employers currently need. By aligning training with industry needs, TVT aims to reduce skill mismatch and increase youth employability. The government also supports youth through entrepreneurship and the gig economy. The Gig Workers Act formalizes gig workers and ensures they receive social protection, making gig work safer and more secure. Meanwhile, financing schemes such as Madani Belia I and Tekun Belia provide loans and grants to young entrepreneurs to help them start or expand businesses. These initiatives encourage youth not only to look for jobs, but also to become job creators, which can generate more employment opportunities in the economy. From a public finance perspective, government programs to reduce youth unemployment require a lot of money at the beginning. The government must spend on things like wage subsidies to employers, skills training centers, activity equipment, career fairs, allowance for job seekers, and social protection for gig workers. This increased government expenditure in the short term and can place pressure on the national budget. However, these programs are not just expenses, they are actually investment in human capital, meaning the government is investing in developing people's skills and productivity. When youth successfully find jobs or start business, they begin to earn stable income, pay income tax, contribute to EPF and spend more in the economy, which will also increase government revenue through taxes such as income tax and SST. At the same time, when more youth are employed, the government can reduce spending on unemployment benefits, cash aid, and social assistance programs because fewer people need financial help. Higher employment also leads to higher productivity and economic growth, which further strengthens government finances. So, even though these interventions are expensive at first, they can improve Malaysia's fiscal position in the long run by creating a larger, more productive, tax-paying workforce. In conclusion, youth unemployment in Malaysia remains a serious policy challenge. Issues such as skill mismatch, stagnant wages, and debt pressure continue to affect young people entering the labour market. However, the government has implemented comprehensive strategies, including the job placement initiatives, activity programs, entrepreneurship support, and gig economy regulation. This measure, although demanding in terms of public spending, act as strategic investment in Malaysia's future workforce and economic growth. With continuous policy improvement and support, Malaysia can hope to reduce youth unemployment and build a more productive and competitive generation of young workers. All in all, empowering youth with job today will build the leaders, innovators, and taxpayers of tomorrow. That's all from me. Thank you.